college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense on first down.
Flex. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Dropping back, it's Busha. Fires to the right. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job of getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned away.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got it.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Terrier. Moves. Hornet.
Trying play action. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket? You've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with their eyes that drag them.
On the way.
Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Falcons are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
This offense has a second down play.
Here we go. Gorilla. Logger.
Looking downfield, it's Busha. Pulls it in. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10.
Down.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Lion.
Going up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Roberson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
Cricket. Griffin.
The play action fake. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Roberson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Gorilla. Tuna. Gaucho.
Now from inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Okay,
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Highland.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Busha. He's got his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone 2. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets into him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Easy. Timber. Tuna. Ready.
Wants to go up top. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter.
Ready up.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Jackrabbit. Ready.
They'll run play action. Looking to take a shot. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could
mistake just crushed him.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? This drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Quarterback checking off.
Spire.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot for the quarterback to throw the ball.
Yeah, those types of routes, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. The quarterback gets it to him, is able to turn it up and get a first down.
Terrier.
Looking to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Looking for a man. It's Busha. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Lasso. Terrier.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are on the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Looking for the score. And they can't make the connection on 4th down. They'll turn it over.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. Defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, and go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Howard. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's going to pass. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the ball. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't get a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal, it didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, baby.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, maybe you'll make it happen.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
On the ready.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Scanning the field, it's Busha. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it though.
And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space, not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Air Force. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right now. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So that's something really quickly you can go to.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
Give to the single back. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Howard. Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. I like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver. The receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting the hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Well, not on this play.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Harris. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Got it. First down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 25. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Lasso! Lasso!
Looking to pass. It's Busha. Working that left side now. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Balls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having to lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Listen, defense is about energy, it's about passion, it's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground, get the guys playing tackles. What's good is set up in a long yardage situation. Now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Wide out in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.